not the first time that we've heard stories about Leave.EU founder and main donor Arron Banks, because, of course, already the Electoral Commission have found them guilty of overspending in the referendum, something for which now Banks is countersuing the Electoral Commission, and that will come to court in a few months' time. Today, they've been investigating the source of the money. They say they have reasonable grounds to suspect that Mr. Banks was not the true source of the cash. They're talking about, in particular, an Isle of Man company. Now, if it's your money and it's in the Isle of Man and you bring it back into the UK and you spend it and the tax authorities are happy with how you've done it, there's nothing wrong with it if it's your money. What's interesting here is actually the Electoral Commission haven't actually really said anything. They've got reasonable grounds. I mean, they may have reasonable grounds to think all sorts of things about Arron Banks. I don't know. So it goes to the National Crime Agency, and surprise, surprise, we get people like George Monbiot. The key question is, if they did commit criminal offences, what then? Surely the referendum should be declared invalid, and they're all out there doing it. The David Lammies and everybody. Isn't the timing of this just perfect? We're in November. There's going to be a key critical Commons vote on all of this within the next couple of months. And I will say this, any thought that the Electoral Commission are neutral in what they do is, I think, completely thrown out of the window by looking at the composition of them. Of the 10 people who are on that board, I mean, 4 of them have very, very publicly given their pro-Remain views, and the rest are all part of the pro-EU establishment. I've had my battles with them. They tried really hard to close UKIP down as a political force, whilst at the same time ignoring big donations that went to the Liberal Democrats. And I've no doubt they've done this to Leave.EU. I've no doubt in the next few days you'll see the same thing said about Vote Leave. So, you know, it's a big row. It's going mad on Twitter, and it'll be used in the House of Commons. It'll be used everywhere. Yet we have to nullify the referendum result because they may have done something wrong. They may have done something wrong. I very much doubt it, but we will see.